And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Whoa! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. To the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Attack, attack! Right side!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
Here we go. 11.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 39 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57, 57, shoot!
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Yellow! Yellow! Easy! 15.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So these 2 teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Yellow! Hey, Sunday. Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Yellow! 15.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
Right side. Hey, 57, 57. Right side.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. Wow! And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stroud to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Come back. 43.
They put Kelce in motion. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And the Texans will take over here just past the 30.
frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
On first down, it's Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. He's into the clear again. And he will score again. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Motion man is Rice. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll drop to throw. Working across the field. Completes this one to Hopkins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Right back to the air from Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready, right?
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. Inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 20. Chiefs 29.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And the Texans will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Whoa. 19 Texas. Already. Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
11.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Look hot. Hey, uno more. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hey, uno.
On 4th down, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll grab it at the 12. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Attack!
One last shot now for Mahomes. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we see